it. Meehan to Atkinson. Now a little nudge over the top for Johnny May to chase. May catches it, brilliant tackle, pops it up though into the hands of Woodward, and a second try for the Gloucester visitors here. Perfect execution from Hastings. Delight for the Gloucester fans, delight for Jason Woodward, and further delight for Adam Hastings. May feeding it up, great support play, a second try. And Gloucester now firmly in control. That advantage still being played here. Meehan thuds it cross-field to Singleton here. If it sits up for Singleton, he could score! Brilliantly done! Second try of the game, finishing it like a winger. Well, last week it was the boot of Adam Hastings that was the provider for the opening two tries for Gloucester. This time it's Meehan seizing on an opportunity, and Jack Singleton poaching like a winger on this far side. It has been just about the best possible start that George Skivington could have hoped for. Needs the support of his forwards there in order to prevent Sale turning it over. Atkinson, flat pass to Rees-Zammit, Rees-Zammit, little jink over the top, picks up, goes over, scores! Some days the luck of the bounce goes your way, and this afternoon it is very much gone Gloucester's.
The best passage of play so far for the visitors in this match. You've got a tremendous Premiership record in recent times, and Johnny May skips his way through. And the England man, who's been in fine scoring form already this season, adds another to his count. He's up to 70.
OK, Gloucester!
There's Atkinson at first receiver again, onto 12 trees, and 12 trees is through. There was barely a wasp hand laid on him. It was stunningly worked by that England international Gloucester midfield, but the Wasps defence, well, they were picked apart just rather too easily. There's Atkinson, the short pass. Porter just about got a paw on him, but it's another try for Gloucester.
Gloucester with the initial shove. Meehan, Atkinson, click through. Harris has to score if he gathers. Slides in on the new artificial green carpet.
And who's at home? Absolutely no one. They fly up with line speed, drops it straight onto the outside of the left. Perfectly weighted kick. Everyone expecting the power of Atkinson to carry, but he goes to his deft touch. We know he's got a load of skills in his armoury.
This might be the fourth and bonus point securing try, and it is. It's Charlie Chapman doing some dancing of his own.
What a finish! This is brilliant. The hips, oh, mesmerising. Nobody puts baby in the corner.
It's a 10 from me.
It's excellent.
Chapman.
It's your advantage on the 22.
It was Balmain who kept it alive, and 12 trees finding some space, and then Thorley screaming over. And it's the bonus point try.
Really sensible play from Balmain to know that the space was still out there, created by them all.
Oh, here we go.
Off he goes. Lewis Rees-Zammit. He's creating mayhem all on his own. I'm not sure anyone's going to stop him.
That is amazing. This will give us a really good example. He has to move forward onto it, sort of misreads it. Then he sets himself. There's the step. Might be a little bit of blocking potentially on the inside on Van der Vault, but look at the acceleration. He runs into cover and then he runs away from it. The only problem with this guy is he's not English.
Chapman knows that they've got a penalty coming here. Wants it along the line. Hastings, they've got the numbers. Great take from Thorley. Thorley, though, will be caught, but he feeds it back out wide. Carrera for the corner and scores. Brilliantly finished by Santi Carrera.
Just double check the knee, but the grinding's good. It's on-field try. Just have a look in the background.
Thorley caught. Did manage to palm it out wide.
Reed, Chapman, across the line. Oh, that works out. Santiago Carreras is through the gap. Almost fortuitous. Thorley comes back against the grain and over the line. Has he got the ball down? It looked as though he had from here, but we'll have to go upstairs, I think. Incredibly quick thinking from Hastings, because the ball from Atkinson loops back, and he isn't in the right position, but he just taps it on, and it works out superbly. He ducks under him. Big paw from Nandola, grabs him by the scruff of the neck. He is short.
He's carrying it and he's placing it.
Yeah, and he clearly places the ball.
Yeah, places the end of the ball on the line.
Yeah, stick there on field.
Lovely offload. Clark has people with him. Elrington's going to gallop free. That's a lovely score from Gloucester. Have a look at this from Ludlow. Quick thinking. Freddie Clark is through the gap. And Elrington. Now that'll be a proud moment for the prop forward.
Cracking restart taken by Carreras. Seabrook is through. Look at this. Oh, what a dummy! I think we can forgive him celebrating.
There's the hitch kick and then straight through. Brilliant. And
absolutely fine, Ted. Try is good.
Now just bides his time, waits for the defence to move and then takes it.
There's Chapman. Hastings onto 12 trees. Seabrook, terrific offload. A real chance. Oh, what a stunning run. Well, the Wales coach sent him home to rediscover his form. They have the try bonus point. They have to close out the win. Oh, and look at that. And Charlie Chapman's away. And we've seen him do this season already. And Chapman is going the full length of the field. And Gloucester all of a sudden are back in the match.
Incredible poacher's try. He's picked out the big miss from Faf de Klerk, who was looking for a try in the corner for Sale. He's shown great gas to get there. Fair play to him. And interesting, a pigeon tried to take out the Sale cover in defence as well. But remarkable. I talk about a 95-metre swing there. And absolutely brilliant. The pigeon taken out. I think it was Doherty coming across. The pigeon got in the way.
He's a decent sprinter, isn't he? Look at that. High hips, high knees.
They can run, these boys these days.
There needs to be a response here from Gloucester, and they need to score the next points. An easy clearance, Moyle underneath it. He's up and under. Scarpa's after it and takes easily, and Moyle's collected brilliantly. Among us with him, Moyle's away, gets up again and scores. Gloucester straight back into it. Brilliance from Kyle Moyle.
Fantastic kick and fantastic gather. You see that washed the set quite deep. Is it Charlie Atkinson there? Gives Kyle the space and time to be able to run onto the ball, take it cleanly. And it's a great finish.
A lot of heavy going on this 22-metre line for Gloucester. Can they find a hole? Rees-Zammit might. Rees-Zammit will. Just coasting in. A little step. A little bit of acceleration and easing round towards the posts. Gloucester hit back with two, and Rees-Zammit has been at the heart of both.
What a pass back in field. If you give this man that much space in the centre of the field, there's only going to be one result. Just wanted to check whether the pass is forward, but Hastings, it looks worse because he's drifting backwards as he makes that pass.
No. Wing is onside.
Evading the clutches of Matthias Alemano. Hastings just thought he was going to try and slide away from trouble there. Instead, he just sort of
tackled himself.
Quietly dropped to the ground. Held back nicely by Ackerman. Atkinson hits the gas and then releases Harris. And now there's proper gas. There's Rees-Zammit gas. He's close. And the offload's glorious. And the try is scored by Chapman. Lewis Rees-Zammit pulling a little rabbit from the hat.
Oh, the acceleration of that man, Rees-Zammit, unbelievable. Creates the try. Error made by Leur in that wide channel, just jams in too hard.
Plenty of crossed wires in blue, black and white. Taken up by Ackerman and Atkinson again. He's been digging hard in midfield all half. Hastings and then Rees-Zammit tiptoeing, stepping and doing what he does.
Atkinson with the carry. Look at those blue shirts attracted to the contact. Really wide pass for Hastings, who drifts on the ball and just hits a straightening Rees-Zammit to burst through the gap. And as you said, those feet just to completely throw Muir off balance, make sure he can't put a strong hit on him, so that even if he lays a fingertip, he can burst through and get to the line. Great finish.
Carreras to De Glanville. He slips Carreras onto him quickly, but it went backwards and Lewis Rees-Zammit has it. Rees-Zammit battling for the ball and he'll get there and he'll score. That was all about straight line determination and a bit of shoulder as well from Lewis Rees-Zammit, who has two.
Ball comes out, he's legal to play it.
Yeah, and then it's just shoulder to shoulder.
Shoulder to shoulder. If anything, blue 14 steps into him.
Agree.
Yeah, that's fair game.
Thorley loses the battle. Rees-Zammit first to the ball.
Just wouldn't sit for Thorley, would it? And as a result, you hesitate with Rees-Zammit. He can accelerate, get into position, just uses his weight, just as Thorley's trying desperately to go down, knowing that the speedster's behind him.
There's Atkinson again. Oh, he's done brilliantly to find Carreras, who wanders in for another. It's wonderful for Gloucester. It's turning into one of those afternoons. It's turning into the grisliest of ones for Bath.
If you don't put any line speed on him, he can just reach over the top of you. And just lovely hands and softness out the back door, and then the pace of Carreras coming through.
If I was a Bath fan, I mean, this season's been a total failure. It's been a write-off. It's at bottom of the league, but in a West Country derby when you can get...
Oh, hang on, here's Rees-Zammit. He's on a hat-trick. Away to Morgan. And what it's taken 52 seconds of the second half for Bath's defence to be once again shredded by Gloucester. It's becoming embarrassing.
We mentioned before the game about Gloucester maybe needing a bit more variation around their line-out drive, and here looks like they're driving the pop-out. Morgan has a player on his shoulder. Rees-Zammit just trailing late on his inside, gives it to him, and then Rees-Zammit returning the favour, tries to do Muir with his footwork again. Good tackle this time. And Morgan on hand, as you'd expect.
Geordie Reid, 12 trees. Ackerman had another sizable game. Ron Ackerman. Meehan, Reid again. The Australian. Hastings, 12 trees. Jamal Ford-Robinson was there. Instead it was Harris, and Carreras to Lewis Rees-Zammit, still hunting the hat-trick, but still giving passes, try-scoring passes to fellas like Ben Meehan. It's turning into one of those days for Gloucester against their old mates.
50 up with no response. That is going to eat away at Bath fans for a very long time. But it's really nice preservation. Just making sure no one panics, no one takes too many metres out of the space on the outside. Just holding those defenders, forcing them to bite on you, staying square, and then just picking them off with the overlap.
Gloucester have taken it 80 metres, 12 trees. Hastings, they have options. One of them is Jamal Ford Ward Robinson, who steamrollers over the line.
Just run out of numbers in the wide channel. And there won't be many more popular scores than that today.
Look, he's got the tongue out.
Oh, we'll see that on TikTok.
Inside, ball inside!
Better a little juggle, but then he took it up purposefully. Morgan, Hastings, that's beautiful. Ludlow providing the link, gets the ball away to Harris. That is a try worthy of this place. That's a try worthy of Twickenham. And Gloucester are ripping it up.
It'll all be looked at anyway.
George Skivington, finally a smile on his face, because that is one straight off the training ground, and it's not often that you're able to carve open a defence as good as Harlequins with a play. But it was that crucial first carry that gets them over the gain line. We talked about that. You've then got a defence that's retreating ever so slightly, but look at the craft in the way that they construct this.
And Gloucester are off again, and Hastings is there, and Reed is on the ball, and now Rees-Zammit is really opening up. Chase is on, nobody will touch him. Glorious in the sunshine at Kingsholm.